Alright guys, I'm on to the second stack of movies. Now each stack of movies is from each of my visits to Family Video. This is the one on the East End. It's kind of sad. We went from having 4 locations in my area down to just one. And supposedly that's supposed to be their major location. I was talking to the girl at this location, and I guess they still have some other locations a little bit further out. So I guess they're not totally leaving, but I don't know exactly what's going on here with that because they were doing quite well. Um, well, my buddy and I at one time were toying with the idea of doing our own video store, and I'm glad we didn't because they would have put us out of business. But now, you know, it's open up again because all these locations are leaving, and people in this area do love to rent movies, so I don't quite understand what's going on. All right, so I'm gonna try to go through this pile real quick, and then the other pile. Been having trouble making this video. This is like my third or fourth time because stuff keeps falling over. All right, so first up, we have Stoker. Really enjoyed this one. This is an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, so I'm happy to have this one in my collection. All right, The Sacrament. This is another upgrade. Really enjoyed this one. It's basically a modern-day retelling of the Jonestown Massacre. The Forest. Haven't seen this one yet. I know it's probably not very good, but for what I paid for it, it was, it's worth checking out. Some Kind of Hate. This is another one I wanted to see for a bit. I was going to buy it at the other store, but then they sold their copies and thought I wasn't getting a chance at it. Didn't want to pay good money for it, so when I saw it, just knew I had to pick it up. The Lady in the Car with Glasses and a Gun. This is one the artwork kind of drew me to it. I think it's a crime story about a girl that steals her boss's car, and I think there's a body or something in the trunk, and I think she gets framed for the murder. All right, The Dark Stranger. This is kind of interesting. I think this girl's like a cartoonist, and I think she might be crazy or something like that, and I think her drawings are coming to life or something. Haven't seen this one yet, but really looking forward to checking this one out. 13 Cameras. This is a movie about a crazy landlord who installs cameras in his tenant's apartment. I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I've seen this one around a lot. I just didn't want to spend the money to pick it up. Yoga Hosers. Now, originally I thought this was going to be like a female version of Clerks, but I guess this is really like a horror comedy or something like that with these weird sausage creatures that are, I don't know. Heard mixed things about it, but I decided to pick it up anyways. I have Tusk, and I guess this is the second film in that trilogy that Kevin Smith is making with his daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter. All right, I guess they had a small role in Tusk. To Jennifer, this one I just picked up was a blind buy. The cover looks interesting. Figured I'd give it a shot. If it's no good, I didn't pay much money for it. Dawn of the Living Dead. This is another blind buy. I just picked this up because I haven't seen this around in a while. And this one also stars Todd Bridges from Different Strokes. So it could be a plus, could be a minus. I don't know. If you've seen this film and it's really bad, just let me know. I'll still watch it. The Dartmoor Killing. I had to pick this one up because I had another title in that price range. And the thing that I was gonna buy ended up being cheaper because I got this, and this was something I've been looking at anyways. So I decided, oh well, I'll just get it now instead of paying more for it at the other store. Knucklebones. I picked this one up because I've been seeing a lot of people showing this off in their updates, and I figured I'd give this one a shot. Monsterland. I think this is an anthology thing. I mean, this came out back in the summer. Hopefully it's decent. If it's not, oh well, what are you gonna do? Blood Creek, and this is one I've wanted for a while. This one stars Michael Fassbender, and it's kind of like this Nazi was experimenting on himself, and he's still around after all these years. I always wanted to see this one, but I wasn't able to find a used copy anywhere after a bit. The Neighbor. I'm not too sure what this one's about. The cover art looked kind of interesting, so I decided to give this one a shot. Okay, Count Yorga Vampire. This is one I've had on my wish list for a while. I know Toddy Walnuts gave away a copy of this like last year, and I missed out on it. Really wanted to win it. This is a film I grew up with as a kid. To watch this one on TV all the time. I had never really seen this one outside of television, so I don't know if there's more to it than what I've actually seen. But Really like this one, and I also like the sequel, so I have to get my hands on the sequel. I know that this one was released through Twilight Time on Blu-ray, but I'm not spending $60 for that. Exorcismus, really did enjoy this one. I watched this one on Netflix a few years back. I always wanted to have it to my collection because I do collect IFC Midnight stuff, but you know, I don't know. I was excited when I saw it. Didn't pay much money for it. Tiger House. I think this is a home invasion movie. Really looking forward to checking this one out. Looks really, really cool. This girl's got her little crossbow here, taking on the intruders. Creature feature. This is supposed to be another horror anthology, but I think it's on the cheaper side. Someone showed this recently in their update, but I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Todd All Things 4 or if it was I'm forgetting names. I'm getting really tired here. Toddy Walnuts. I'm not too sure which one, but you should checking this one out. The Hole. This is from Joe Dante. I actually had bought this a few years ago, but the copy I had on DVD was bad, and it ended up not working, and so I returned it, but they didn't have another copy to switch it out for, so I had lost out on it. My kids like this one, and I wanted to, get it so we can finish it, because it got right towards the end, and then it quit working. The Hills Have Eyes Part 2. Well, this is Wes Craven's sequel to The Hills Have Eyes. This movie reportedly wasn't finished, so the film is kind of weird. It just kind of ends. I picked this one up because I haven't seen this DVD edition around anywhere. This is an Image release, so I was kind of happy to get it, even though the film's crap. Still wanted to have it in my collection. At least I brought back Michael Berryman. Killers. This is from the producers of The Raid. Really looking forward to checking this one out. I like the disc art on this one. I'll show you. Got that red. All right. Ballet of Blood. I'm not sure about this one. It looked kind of interesting. This one could be good, or it could be not good. All right. And The Hoarder. I'm not too sure about this one. The artwork kind of drew my attention to it, so I figured I'd give this one a shot. All right. I'm going to take a break here, and I'll come back with the last pile. All right. I split this pile in half because I was having problems with these things spilling over. The Open Grave. This is one I've wanted to see for a while, and my buddy Trey and I were talking about this one, and I actually saw it at a Giant Tiger, but we couldn't find it again, so when I saw it there, I decided to pick it up. In Fear. Remember this one from last summer. I'm not too sure if this one is good or not, but I just wanted to grab some Blu-rays because I wasn't getting enough Blu-rays. I was getting a lot more DVDs and Blu-rays, so I decided to pick this one up. I think this is when these two people are they're lost in the out when they're driving, and they end up going to this house, and there's something going on with the house. I'm not too sure. I Spit on Your Grave 2. I picked this one up just to complete the trilogy, like of the remake trilogy. Really liked the first and the third movie. I haven't seen this one yet, so this one is unrelated to the other two films, but I'm still gonna check this one out. Hell and Back. I think this is a bizarre animated thing. I'm not too sure what this is about, but it looked kind of interesting, and it's the kind of thing that I know if I didn't pick it up, I'd probably never see it again, so I decided to grab it. Violent Kind. I think this is a kind of a weird kind of, I don't know if it's vampires or zombies or something like that, with bikers or something. I'm really interested in checking this one out. Alright, now we have a Paul Naschy movie, Crimson. I was really excited when I saw this because this is the kind of thing that could be out of print. This is from Image Entertainment. Not even sure what this one's about, but it looks really, really interesting. He's got this bandage around his head. So, I don't know. This is back when Image was really cool. You can see the old logo there. So I'm really happy to have this. Alright, He Never Died. Heard good things about this one. I guess Henry Rollins plays some kind of cannibal angel or something. I don't know. Looking forward to checking that one out. Dark of Night. I think this is, or Dark Was the Night. This is some kind of creature feature. I mean, it's gonna came out like a year or so ago. Interested in checking this one out, but never got around to it. All right, we have a Bridget Nelson movie, Body Count, some kind of action film. This movie probably isn't very good, but I just picked it up because I like the cover. I don't think she's even the star of this. I never even heard of this video company. Whatever. Hangman. Heard good things about this one with Jeremy Sisko. I think someone breaks in their house, and I think they're still in the house, and there's cameras or something like that. I don't know. Check that one out. And we have Cyborg 2. This is with Angelina Jolie. I remember this sequel, like, because it was a sequel to the Van Damme movie. I don't see this around too often either, so I decided to pick this one up. Restoration, and this one I actually picked up when I was making the video. Like, I went there a couple times, but this is the only time I was able to make a video because I didn't have enough time. Not too sure what this one's about, but I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Alright, I'm going to move this second half of the pile here. There we go. Alright, The Demolisher. Now, this is supposed to be some kind of vigilante movie. I picked this one up because it kind of reminded me a little bit of The Exterminator. So, hopefully this movie is worth watching. Who knows? Alright, now we have Death Factory. I picked this one up because I used to see this around in Cinema One all the time back in the day, DVD days, and never did pick it up. It's not supposed to be good, but I like the cover art. Dead End. Not too sure what this one's about. Looks kind of interesting. Maybe this one is worth a watch. Always Watching. Now this one probably isn't very good. It looks almost like a Slender Man type thing. I don't know exactly. These reporters find some videotape or something like that, and I don't know. It became linked to the killer somehow. I don't know. This one I bought for my wife. This is part of the V.C. Andrews Flowers in the Attic series. This is from the TV movie. I think this is the third one in the series. I bought her the first one, so now I got to get the second one, whatever that one's called, with Heather Graham and whatever. So let's get on. Tell your friends. Heard good things about this. Nicholas Hoult, kind of like a music version of American Psycho. Decay. Now, this is one of the ones that I remember seeing on Geek Legion of Doom's channel. This girl breaks in the house and then she dies, and this crazy guy kind of keeps the body or something like that, and it's decaying. Not sure if this is good or not, but I didn't see this for sale anywhere else. So, Axe to Grind. This one's a Debbie Racon movie where she's an actress and she's I guess she didn't get a part, so she was off with the actress that did or something like that. This one looks kind of interesting. Cut Her Out. Not too sure what this one's about, but I like the artwork. Alright, One-Eyed Girl. I think this is more of a thriller, whatever this is. But interested in checking that one out. Uncaged. I think this is a werewolf movie. And The Good Neighbor with James Caan. I heard, what was it? Cooladuder was talking about this one, and it sounds kind of interesting. I guess these guys play a prank on this dude, and he comes back for revenge or something. So, really looking forward to checking that one out. Alright guys, so that right here, this is the pile of the movies. I didn't count to see exactly how many there was, but I think I'm done for buying movies this month. Hope you guys enjoyed this update. I'm a little tired now, a little winded. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.